Welcome to Rahmat English Education. Welcome to Rahmat Sir English Education. The person who is sitting is beside me, and other students who are going to appear at the SSC examination throughout the whole country. But one thing I need to share with you something. Environment pollution may come in the style of you are getting letter or you are getting paragraph. If that is called as you are getting, write a letter to your friend about the cause of environment pollution. Of course, you must write in this way. I will tell you. Write a composition on environment pollution. Dear learners, you will get this especially question based. Paragraph, but you must not especially write question is based. You will write at steps. At that you are getting random is writing, and there cannot have been any pause like question system. But question system means especially in your writing there should have been answer of the question what you have written. Now let me start this section before you and who are going to take preparation for the examination which is supposed to be held throughout the whole country at 6th November. If there would have been no catastrophe or any kinds of natural calamities or misfortune or something like that, and may Allah protect Bangladesh students from various kinds of catastrophic section, as we noticed that in the period of COVID-19. Now let me start my action before you that you are getting environment pollution. You can understand you all undoubtedly the person who are listening, the person who are junior class student, of course you may listen. You can get some notice from this writing, and the person who are senior class student is like honors sector and section, first course and honors course. Other is personality. You can also follow this thing, and by this is why you can acquire writing skill, which is essential part of your, of course for any admission is the battle, BCS course, other service sector and section. But each and every student should know how to write is a different thing, like special application writing for job section, for especially other sector and section, or especially the scholarship maybe congratulations, something like that. Now it properly we are getting some element in our environment pollution, water pollution, sound pollution, air pollution, soil pollution. Of course and there is the name of that is called as clean air, clean water is life. বিশুদ্ধ পানি আমাদের জীবন কি করে বাঁচায়। পানির অপর নাম জীবন, এই কথা বলতে পারা যাবে না। স্পেশাল another name of pure water is life. Another name of pure water is life. Of course you need to just say in the time of speaking or wherever you go. Of course you can apply this thing respectively. But at first I should share with you something about especially that is called water is the pollution. Water pollution is especially can be seen in different way, that vessels which are especially going on the water, and the passenger of the vessel respond their natural call into water, thus water is polluted. Throwing garbage is common thing. Of course you can notice this thing, and in the river various kinds of garbage which are thrown. Industrial garbage especially are thrown into water. Look at Buriganga, especially probably from this is especially it has become now Ganga. Buri has gone, বুড়ি চলে গেছে, এখন গঙ্গা হয়ে গেছে। কারণ এত গার্বেজের ভিতরে কি বুড়ি থাকতে পারে? প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থীবৃন্দ, তোমরা 2022 সালে যারা পরীক্ষা দিবা তোমাদের কাছে একটা প্রশ্ন থাকলো আমার, সেটা হলো এই এত দুর্গন্ধের ভিতরে কি বুড়ি থাকে? তাহলে বুড়ি চলে গেছে, কে আছে? খালি এখন গঙ্গা আছে। গঙ্গাই বা কখন চলে যায় ঠিক ঠিকানা নাই, যেভাবে আমরা গার্বেজ ফেলতেছি। However, I should share with you one thing that Industrial is garbage. Industrial is garbage are thrown into this, especially that is called into water. There are many mills and factories throughout the whole country, and lot of these materials which are being grown or produced. And from this is the production, of course, you can notice is the garbage. These garbage, of course, especially are directly thrown into what? Industrial garbage, and many colored is garbage. I should share with you something. Where there is a textile sector, you are getting at Gazipur, other localities is of Bangladesh. I mean, just who are making is various kinds of cloth and cotton. With cotton is especially they mingle. I mean, it's especially that dyeing. তোমরা জানো সেটা হলো এই সমস্ত সুতার সাথে কি মেশানো হচ্ছে, রং মেশানো হচ্ছে। এই রঙগুলোই চলে আসতেছে গার্বেজ সিস্টেমে, বিভিন্ন জায়গাতে পানিতে চলে আসতেছে। আবার এই রং থেকে কিছু কিছু রং বিভিন্ন খাবারের সাথে মেশানো হচ্ছে, যেটা মেশানোর পরে রং চকচক টকটকা রং ইত্যাদি ইত্যাদি। যারা ক্রেতা শিশুরা এরা কিন্তু এগুলো দেখে খুব বিমোহিত হয়ে পড়ে, এরা কেনে, কিন্তু আসলে তারা যে কী খাচ্ছে, টক্সিক খাচ্ছে, এটা কিন্তু তারা জানে না। এই জন্য বাংলাদেশের রোগ বেড়ে যাচ্ছে। ফর দিস সিরিজ ডিজিজ অফ বাংলাদেশ অফকোর্স আর ইনক্রিজিং বাই লিপ অ্যান্ড বাউন্ড, লাফে বাড়ছে। And our children are attracted to those special attractive thing. A thing of beauty is joy forever. সুন্দর চিরকালই সুন্দর। John Keats said, of course, is getting. He also said, beauty is truth and truth is beauty. সত্যই সুন্দর, সুন্দরই সত্য। But is maybe I need to share with you something you are getting also in this section. Toxic is material, medicine factories of iron. Iron is made especially that materials, bread factories, biscuit factories, and toothbrush factories. Eatable materials, dead bodies of man and woman, dead bodies of especially that is called forest beast. Dead bodies are of course especially domestic beast. When this domestic is the beast, of course die. On that is the time there are some rivers in Bangladesh, these species dead bodies are thrown into water. If any cow, buffalo, calf of cow, calf of buffalo die, on that is the time these dead bodies are thrown into water. Thus water is polluting, of course you cannot deny. This is especially how this problem is increasing in our country. There are many animals, of course, who is getting near the rivers. When they die, public is normally do not is especially that is called keep them by digging soil. They especially throw it is to water. Thus water is especially that is called poisoning in this country. Burning example, you can notice is Buriganga. The position of Buriganga is far from satisfactory. Other rivers, of course, in water is not polluted. Of course, especially that is called is polluted. And before is drinking water from river, I would like to request the drinker or the person or user to especially think whether it is suitable or not. Dead bodies of domestic animal are pet, non-specially pet animals, which stays near the bush, in the bush, of course, Zobjar, like is the mongoose, you are is getting jackal, fox, as well as especially that other you are is ownerless is the dogs who are living in the market, bazaar, etc. This and that, when they die, they are directly thrown into water. Whatever is might be under the wheels of bus, truck, car, auto, soto, nosimon, korimon, micro, other especially that is called, vehicles which are running on the road. Sometimes is especially, calf, গরুর বাচ্চা, ছাগলের বাচ্চা, calf, tiger, other creature you are getting that is called is maybe dog, maybe fox, etc. They especially go under the wheel of these running vehicles, and they die. these dead bodies of person especially are thrown is here and there, especially where there is scope and opportunity, they throw it into water. Thus, especially water is polluted. You know it properly. Sound pollution is another is the calamity of Bangladesh. Near the airport you are getting various kinds of airliners which are flying different countries of the world. But the houses which are being made is near the airport of Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, Dhaka, Chattogram, you are is getting as well as you are also justice especially getting not only Mymensingh but also justice especially Sylhet Shahjalal International Airport. Beside and moreover throughout the whole world there are many special houses near the airport. They use especially that insulin is the machine যে মেশিনে শব্দ রোধ করতে পারে অর্থাৎ শব্দরোধক especially they can control the sound. This sound doesn't enter into the houses. And in our country, of course, this thing are being used. You are getting whatever maybe I should discuss with you about sound pollution. At school, children, especially that normally speak always, sometime or very often. On the other hand, you have seen fishing market. Not only at Pabna, Borabajar, but also especially different parts of this country and different places of the world. And on that particular time, bargaining sound, dorkoshakushi. Bargaining sound, of course, especially are seen there in the and that sound is polluted. Hospital is the patient, of course, who are fighting with death, that sound pollution is very detrimental to them. Very old men is in the society, I should share with you, sound pollution is also detrimental. Little children, especially who sleep at the cradle, দোলনাতে যে সমস্ত শিশুরা ঘুমায়, it is also catastrophic action is a destructive thing, especially that for those children. Students of different section, I should share with you something. Primary section, secondary section, higher section, every nook and corner, pros and cons, there are a lot of students who take preparation for different purpose. Maybe admission is the battle, maybe especially final examination, maybe especially for service or something like that. In which and that especially sound pollution is extremely detrimental is to them, but we have become accustomed to especially hear this thing. I should share with you something that 45 decibel echo of human is hearing power we can is tolerate it. আমরা 45 একক বহন করতে পারি, but when it crosses 45 is especially decibel, on that time it becomes a sound. Without creating any sound, we cannot especially express our willing, feeling, emotion, thought, conception, mentality, etc. Whatever we have, we must create a sound, of course, to speak. But of course, not only this to draw the attention of other is a person, but when it becomes especially more than 45 is a decibel, on that time it becomes especially sound pollution. We have become accustomed to listen such kind of position, of course, is getting the person who are researcher and who are especially thinking about this matter, on particular sector and section. Sound pollution is also detrimental to them. But whatever might be, sound pollution can be seen, by the sound of your getting cargo, speedboat, horns of bus, truck, car, etc. Teaching of primary school section, fishing market, bus terminals, beating drums for sports, as well as especially for other musical activities and action. Lot of especially iron made things which are being made at town locality, outside the town, they are also creating a sound. Properly, especially there are some ship breaking center in Bangladesh, launch making center, ship breaking center, as well as especially other water is a vessel. They are also creating is a sound, and thus sound is polluted. Camping is for vote, of course, there is getting and strongest protestation. যখন প্রবল প্রতিবাদ করা হয়, ফর ওয়ান থিং অফকোর্স ইউ আর গেটিং, বলে কী বলে, ভাই মানি না, বলে কি মানেন না, ভাই জানি না, আবার নাকি বলে বাঁচার মতো বাঁচতে চাই, তারা এতদিন কি মরার মতো মরে গেছিল। However, might be dear student is special of SSC who are listening is my voice. You must not is write to Bangla sentence is what I told. তোমাদের এই বাংলাটা লেখার দরকার নেই, and in order to make you conscious and to give you merriment, of course, I told monotonous education cannot be helpful. একঘেয়েমি শিক্ষা আসলে সহায়ক হয় না। Monotonous education, of course, especially may be more boredom for listener, speaker, reader, writer, other is a person. Dear students, I should share with you one thing that you know. Suppose your mother cooks every day that you know কাচ্চি বিরিয়ানি, প্রতিদিনই বিরিয়ানি পাইকারি হারে, এরকম করে 2-1 সপ্তাহ চলার পরে তুমি নিজেই বলবা যে আমার কাছে আর কাচ্চি বিরিয়ানি ভালো লাগতেছে না, আপনি সাদা ভাত আজকে রেডি করেন, তোমার মাকে বললা, আর শাকসবজি ছোটো মাছ এটা সেটা। তাহলে যত ভালো জিনিসই হোক না কেন, তারও একটা সীমানা আছে। ইউ আর ইস গেটিং, খালি সীমানা নাই, মহান রাব্বুল আলামিনের কৃপা, অসীম করুণাময়, পরম করুণাময়। এই পৃথিবীরও একটা সীমানা আছে, দোজখ বেহেশতের সীমানা আছে, সব কিছু সীমানা আছে। পরম করুণাময় রাব্বুল আলামিন, ওনার দয়ার করুণাময় তিনি, এই করুণার কোনো শেষ নাই। অফকোর্স ইউর ইস গেটিং, আল্লাহ ইজ মার্সিফুল, অফকোর্স আল্লাহ সহনশীল, আল্লাহ সহ্য করে দেখে তো পৃথিবীতে অত পাপাচার চলছে, এত পাপাচারের পরেও আল্লাহ পাক এই পৃথিবীকে টেকে রাখছেন। কারণ একদিন এদের বিচার হবে ঠিকই, কিন্তু সেই দিনের জন্য আল্লাহ পাক টিকে রাখছেন। আর বাংলাদেশটা কখনো পানির নিচে যাবে না, যেহেতু এদেশে অনেক আল্লাহর ওলি ঘুমিয়ে আছে, এখনও অনেক আল্লাহর ওলি আছে যারা জীবন্ত, যারা আল্লাহকে ডাকে, যাদের দয়ায় পড়ে, মায়ায় পড়ে মহান রাব্বুল আলামিন অনেক বিপদ থেকে বাঁচায়। আল্লাহ protected us from especially that করোনা ভাইরাস। Remaining is a part of this is especially thing I am going to tell after a while.